cliche, a chip on his shoulder or not?
Oh, I hope so. Yeah, I mean, I hope so. It's whatever we can use for motivation. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of our guys, to be honest, they may not admit this or not. You win game one of the playoffs, and all everybody talked about was the Lakers. Let's be honest, that was a national narrative was, hey, the Lakers are fine. They're down 1-0, but they figured something out. No one talked about Nikola just had a historic performance. He's got 13 triple-doubles now, third all-time. What he's doing is just incredible, but the narrative wasn't about the Nuggets. The narrative wasn't about Nikola. The narrative is about the Lakers and their adjustments. So, you put that in your pipe, you smoke it, and you come back, and you know what? We're going to go up 2-0.
Do you think that narrative changes tonight?
Well, I don't care if it does. You know what I mean? Because we know our narrative in that locker room.
And yeah, the outside noise, the outside noise. We're the Denver Nuggets. We're used to that. We used to, even when we win, they talk about the other team. We beat the Clippers in the bubble. They talk about the other team. Same old, same old. It just fuels us a little more, and it'll be sweeter when we win the chip.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. And as you saw in that clip to open up this video, I'm here to talk about the Denver Nuggets. And as you can probably tell by the title of the video, I'm here to talk about why the Denver Nuggets are the most underrated one seed to ever play basketball. I'm going to be explaining why they're the most underrated number one seed. But kind of out front, before everything starts, I just want to say congrats to Denver for as of right now, as I'm recording this video on Sunday, Denver's up 3-0 on the Lakers. They're looking like they might sweep them. I want the Lakers to show some sign of something, just give us something, win one game. But who knows, man? Denver is right now, like I said in my video a couple days ago, Denver is the best team in basketball left right now, and I don't think anyone's going to beat them. I want Jimmy to win a ring, but I don't think anyone, even Boston, could get past this Denver team. But yeah, back to why the Nuggets are the most underrated one seed ever. As you saw in the Michael Malone clip, obviously, like all everyone talks about on the media is the Lakers. When you have the Lakers, when you have star studs like LeBron James, Anthony Davis, even Steph Curry and Draymond on a team, of course, that's what the media is going to be talking about. I 100% understand. Bleacher Report, all these people, that they need their clicks. Also, can we just say Bleacher Report should not be a credible source for anything? They literally had DeMar DeRozan a few years as the worst signing in free agency, and then they listed him as an A+ signing at the end of the year. It's like, shut up, y'all don't all ball like that. Like whoever's running the account is doing it for clicks. Clearly, that's a whole different story though. But the Denver Nuggets, I'm on Bleacher Report's Twitter right now, actually, while I'm recording this. And last night, going through the team, all there was LeBron hit a three, Austin Reeves, Brown with back-to-back threes, and then it's Denver Nuggets are a very good basketball team. Now, if you ask me, this is all we're getting on Denver. You're just going to post a picture of Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic and say they're a very good basketball team. Give them credit. You know what I'm saying? Someone in the reply said they tweet like they're mad at the Nuggets for winning. That's hilarious. But yeah, like give them credit. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of backlash about this tweet specifically on the timeline this morning when I woke up, and I 100% understand why. I get it. All they talk about is the Lakers. They don't give Denver their flowers. I get it. And then, after that tweet, it's a picture of Dennis Schroeder, Rui Hachimura, and then the Nuggets are 1 win away from the finals, and then teams up 3-0. But then this is when the Michael Malone clip comes into play. And he's 100% right about it. Because now, after last night, right after Denver won, all I saw was teams up 3-0 are 149 all time. No one's ever done this before in history. Last person to go back down 3-1 was LeBron. It's like, let's be real. They're probably going to get swept, and if they don't, they're losing 5. Let's just be real. That's how good Denver is. But I 100% understand the Denver Nuggets' frustrations when it comes to these kind of things, because it's clearly like there's a bias in the media. 100%. LeBron gets the bias. All the superstars get the bias. There's hated players. Dylan Brooks being one of them. Kyrie kind of being another one because of the whole, shot situation, the vaccine stuff that he didn't want to do. That's kind of like another little villain right there. So the media narratives definitely play a part and stuff, and hence why Jokic didn't win his third MVP. I thought he should have won MVP again this year. He had his historic season. There's no way he shouldn't have. Narratives run the league. They run the media. That's why Jokic didn't win MVP. That's why all they talk about is the Lakers. It's never giving Denver credit. And I understand their frustration from a fan standpoint and from an organization standpoint. Organizational, they're probably like, man, screw them. I don't care. We're up 3-0. We're about to go to the finals, have a chance to really win it all with the best team in basketball left right now. Like, no one can stop us. So, organization, they probably don't care. They probably let it fuel them, to be honest. But from a fan standpoint, I understand why it's bogus. I understand why people are getting upset about it. I want to talk about this Michael Malone quote from last night where he was asked about Jamal Murray tearing his ACL in 2021.
And for Jamal, the biggest thing this year, Rachel, was getting healthy. And then being back healthy, but then getting over the mental hurdle of reminding myself I can get back to not just the level I was at in the bubble, but how do I surpass that? And that was, I remember being in the bus with him, going to the airport after he did the injury in Golden State the next day, and he had tears in his eyes. And that was the message. Hey, man, you're going to come back from this, and not only are you going to come back, you're going to be better. And that's in that moment, it's really hard to believe that. His first thought was, man, are you guys going to trade me? And that was his, I'm damaged goods. Are you guys going to trade me now? And I hugged him. I said, hell no. Like, you're ours. We love you. We're going to help you get back, and you're going to be a better player for it. And I think what he's doing in these playoffs is just a reminder.
And I think that's awesome because in this league, the past decade has been all business. Players have been running it. You kind of see that from the player standpoint, player empowerment, all these kind of things. It's a business. And when players get hurt, like Ricky Rubio, like all these other players, when they get hurt, tear something, and they're out seasons, they get traded because it's like, okay, you're probably not going to be back anytime soon. And if you are you going to be better than you were? And so they just trade them. They try to get some assets back. They do what they can. But shout out to Denver for being like, nah, you're ours. I'm gonna keep you because you're him. Like, you're a really good player, and we know that you'll be back better than ever. So shout out to Denver for that. I think that's an awesome story, especially the way that Jamal Murray has been playing in these playoffs as of recent. The whole playoffs. Had a game last night. He had like 37 or something like that last night. So he had a game. And honestly, he might win Finals MVP. Playing like this, he might win Finals MVP. Honestly, I would not be shocked at all the way that Jamal Murray's been playing. But who knows if they'll give it to Jokic just because he's had a crazy season and he should have won MVP. I don't know. But as of right now, Jamal Murray has my Finals MVP vote. But I'm not a voter. Not yet. One day I will. One day I'll keep grinding. I'll become a voter. I promise. But, not yet. I don't even feel bad for LA. Kind of. But, the Denver is just so good. I didn't see anybody getting past them in the West. I had the Warriors maybe getting past them depending on how they played, because they won it all last year, so you can't count them out. But no, dude, I always figured Denver would win the West this year just because of how good they've been all year long. And shout out Blank Boy on TikTok. He actually posted last night. It was a clip of, or it was like talking about last night's game, and he was even saying, he's like, for the people that said Lakers in 4, Lakers in 5, whatever it is, y'all clearly haven't watched Denver at all this season. Denver has been the most complete team all year round. They are the best team in the league right now. They are the most depth, have a superstar that's fueled by great role players around him. Like, y'all clearly don't watch Denver basketball. And I thought that was very, very interesting. And I thought that was also true because, if you had the Lakers in 4 or 5, you're completely wrong. Like, before the series started, I had Denver in 6. Denver might win in 4. They, 5 probably now, but you just, no way you can look at Denver. You can watch them all year long. Say you're a basketball fan. Oh yeah, I watched Denver, and say Lakers in 4 or 5. That's just crazy to me too. Like, that's just another reason why they're kind of the most underrated 1 seed, is because a lot of people overlook them. A lot of people are like, oh, LeBron and Anthony Davis versus Jokic, easy. And it's like, no, it's clearly not easy. They beat the Timberwolves in 5, and then they beat Denver. No, who did Denver beat in the second round? It wasn't Phoenix. No, it was Phoenix. Yeah, it was Phoenix. They beat Phoenix in 6, I think. Yeah, 6. Um, so their level of opponents they played wasn't the greatest playoff time. Obviously Phoenix had Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, but they had no role. Aiden sucked. CP was out half the series, so it wasn't even like a full healthy series. So I don't want to say that crazy opponents, they were great opponents. Phoenix was, because they gave them some competition, but it was pretty clear who the better team was the whole time, even with everyone on the court. So everyone kind of overlooks them, I feel like, in this, from like a fan wise. Players obviously know who they are because they play them for a while. They understand, okay, this team is great. But from a fan standpoint, from, a casual standpoint, it's just kind of like people are overlooking them. Media's kind of overlooking them. They're being told that they're not good. They're going to lose to a 7 seed right now. Or 6 seed, sorry. 6 seed right now. So it's kind of like, no. What are the Lakers? They're 7, right? Yeah, they're 7. They're 7. Okay, cool. Sorry, but yeah. So that's kind of also what I see from my point of view. Is kind of like, yeah, they are the most underrated 1 seed ever, honestly, in my opinion, because there's no way people overlook them like this when they have the best player in the world right now over the past 2 years. So that's all I want to talk about today. I don't really know where I was going with that. I just want to talk about why I think Denver is just, most underrated 1 seed ever. That's what I got for you guys. I hope this kind of made sense. I was kind of just rambling today, to be honest. But yeah, hope you guys like those clips from Michael Malone and Jamal Murray in the video and at the beginning. And yeah, guys, I will be back. This will be uploaded on Monday, most likely. Check out my Game 3 Boston Miami video reaction from last night, which they play in a few hours, but that'll be up before you guys see this video. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep grinding with this. I'm trying to shoot for a video a day. So yeah, if you're new here, subscribe, do all that. And yeah, guys, enjoy basketball.